Hi guys, how are you? How has your day been? How is your week going? Um, what are you up to? Uh, Welcome to Artistic Bliss. I am Arantha Mascarenas and I'm gonna make new videos every Monday called Monday Musings. These are gonna be topics that I think will help you, topics that have 100% definitely helped me, things that I think about, things that I wonder about, emotions that sometimes go unexpressed. And this is my channel of expressing, and hopefully you relate and you express too. If you do express on social media, please tag me, artistic dot bliss on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. I'd really love to hear from you, expressing your emotions and just telling me if you relate to what I am saying. And before I get any further, I want to just thank you. Thank you so much for all of the support you gave me on my birthday video. It was overwhelming. It was crazy. It was insane. And I 100% absolutely loved all of your support to me. I want to, if I could individually thank, and I'm sure I have individually thanked, but if I have missed out anyone, I just want to come right in here and say super thank you for posting my video on your channels, on your profiles, and promoting me and supporting me, for sending me personal messages and encouraging me, for just being there for me and not letting me take this journey alone. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. God knows I was nervous, but with your support, this feels so much better, so much easier, and I'm just glad that y'all are coming on, like y'all are walking this journey with me. It means the world. It means the whole wide world. In today's Monday Musings video, I want to be talking about our need to be loved and accepted ever since we are kids. I want to talk about how important it is to not derive love and acceptance from external factors, but from internal factors, from internal thoughts, internal feelings, your self-esteem. I want to talk about how important it is to love yourself and to fully embrace yourself for everything that you are. Let me tell you something. What you think is your flaw is actually your greatest strength. It is that very thing that makes you unique. It is that very thing that sets you apart from the rest of the world. It is that very thing that you are bringing into the world that nobody else can. And you should know that. You should really know how special and unique you are. This world will be your oyster if you are ready to be a pearl and be beautiful. And when I say be beautiful, I mean accept yourself beautifully, with every flaw, with every imperfection, with all those little grains of sand here and there that you're not very fond of. But that's very important for you to be a pearl. Just accept yourself for who you are. Run to your greatest potential and you will be a pearl in this world that is your oyster. I don't know if I stretched that metaphor too long, but I hope you get what I am saying. I want to talk about a little about my life, and hopefully you relate. If there is one thing I could sort of pick out from my life and talk about very, very evidently, it's about wanting to be loved in every way, shape or form. I have always wanted to be unconditionally, unlimitedly loved, and I looked for that in my family, in my friends, in my boyfriends. I looked for it everywhere. And somehow everywhere I went, it just got toxic. It wasn't love. It was being taken advantage of. And it's very shitty to feel like that, quite honestly. It's not a good feeling, you know. I know that every person I have entrusted my heart to wholeheartedly has broken it, has shattered it, has taken advantage of it, has misused it, has manipulated it to their own advantage, and not felt an iota of guilt over it. And what I realized through that whole experience is that the love I was looking for from others, the love I was looking for from my family and my friends and my peers and my romantic relationships, or even from God for that matter. I mean, how am I to accept love from anyone else when I can't even love myself? And that goes for you too. See, in my life, I constantly went into toxic relationships. I constantly got fixed in scenarios where I was downplayed and I was targeted. Targeted in the sense of, being an object of humor or being considered not important enough. Until I realized that I am giving them the power to treat me that way. Until I realized that nobody in this whole wide universe is capable of loving me the way I want to be loved. The only one who can fulfill that innate need of mine to be relentlessly, unconditionally, passionately, crazily, insanely, loving me, the only person who can fulfill that need is myself. So, I started focusing on myself a little more. When those negative thoughts kept coming and saying, you're not good enough, saying, you can't really do that, you're not capable of that. Or when those negative thoughts kept saying that when your own closest people couldn't love you, why should anyone love you? Why should you love yourself? When those negative, repetitive thoughts kept erupting in my mind like a volcano that never ends, well, I reached a point where I decided enough is enough. I reached a point where I said, you know what, I'm going to get out of this rut. I'm going to reach a point where I don't have to depend on others to feel whole, to feel loved, to feel accepted. And then I sat in front of a mirror. And I've done this a couple of times throughout my life. I just sat in front of a mirror and I looked at myself in my eye, in my own eyes. And I just cried. Because in that moment, when I was looking at myself, I realized the potential of loving that I have been so abundantly sharing, so abundantly showering on others, and I didn't even realize that I needed I needed that fountain of love myself. And I cried. And I cried and I cried and I cried. And then I looked myself in the mirror. And I named every single one of my insecurities. And I said, I accept you for that. I accept you for being overtly sensitive. I accept you for being stubborn. I accept you for being loud. I accept you for being fat. I accept you for being quirky. I accept you for being different. I accept you for being unique. I accept you for feeling the way you feel. And that just changed everything. When I realized that I can love myself as wholly, as deeply, as intensely as I have always wanted to be loved. When I realized I am my own fountain of love and acceptance, the world slowly faded away. I realized that I don't need my family to tell me that they love and accept me. I don't need my friends to tell me that they love and accept me. All I need is myself. I need to tell myself that it's okay to feel how I feel. It's okay to be how I am. And then prioritize your heart over everything else. When you're faced with a choice, when you're faced with a situation, just ask yourself, what do I really want to do in this moment? And don't let anything shift you from that. Do what your heart feels. Follow your heart relentlessly. And trust me, you will never feel unloved again. If you feel like you are being demotivated, if you feel like you lack self-esteem, well, the same confidence and encouragement that you give the people you love, give yourself. Tell yourself that you can do it. Tell yourself that you are capable, that you are fierce, that anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve. Be there for yourself. Because quite honestly, in the 25 years that I've lived, I've learned, if you can't be there for yourself, nobody else will. Nobody else can. Show up for yourself. When you're in a crisis, when you're in a situation, when you're being put down, show up for yourself. Not with anger, not with hatred, not with vengeance, but just show up for yourself and tell yourself that what they are saying is not true. You are much bigger than this. You are much better than this. You are capable of so much more than you can think or imagine. Love yourself. Console yourself. Be there for yourself. Protect yourself. And when you learn to fully accept yourself, trust me, your own company will be the one thing you will want the most. You will want to be with yourself because, God, I don't know how to put this. You are so fabulous. You will realize how fabulous and how amazing you are, and how beautiful your thoughts can be, and your creations can be, and your emotions can be. Express yourself. Don't suppress it. If you feel angry, ask yourself why you feel angry. If you feel sad, address it. Say, okay, I'm sad. This makes me sad. And then make yourself happy. Whatever makes you happy. If drawing it out makes you happy, do that. If eating a chocolate, if treating yourself makes you happy, do that. Go for a walk if that makes you happy and you just want to clear your head. But once you're done expressing, once you're done emoting, once you're done letting your feelings out, come back to your center and just remember that you did good. Remember that just because you felt a certain way doesn't make you bad. No emotion is bad, and you feeling any emotion doesn't make you bad either. That's all I want to say today. Just love and accept yourself, and you will know that you don't need anyone else to do that for you. Anything that you would do for your own kid, anything you would do for your own loved one, do that for yourself. Who's stopping you? Love yourself relentlessly, recklessly. Love yourself. Because if you don't, no one will. Thank you so much for listening to me, guys. You guys are awesome. You all are great. You all are amazing. And I'd like to hear from you so much more. I'd like to hear from you. So wherever you all are, whether you all are on Facebook, Instagram, in the comments on YouTube, wherever you all are, please text me. Tell me how you feel. Tell me if this whole method of mirror talking makes any difference to you, if it helps you. And if you have any difficulty on this topic, reach out to me. Let's build a community. Let's talk about it. Okay? You reach out to me and I will try to help you to the best of my capability. Okay? I just want you to know that I love you, boo. Thank you so much for all of your love, your support, and for watching this. You are truly the best. I'm gonna come up with my next video on wait, let me see what day that is. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with my next video on Thursday, and I'm gonna go live on Instagram at around 9 o'clock on Wednesday. So if you want to catch me there, catch me there. I'm gonna come up with some new topics, come up and give you all some new tips to sort of deal with life and love yourself and just be yourself. Relentlessly, recklessly, no filter. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Please share this video if it helped you. Please subscribe to my channel, like me, follow me on Instagram. All the links are in description on YouTube and on social media pages. It's in my bio or caption, wherever you're watching it. So please support me. Please help me help you. I love you so much. Until next time, this is Arantha. Love yourself, guys. There's nothing like self-love. I love you. Until next time. Bye.